What's up guys, it's Johnny Candido of Candido Training HQ. A lot of people have been asking me if there's any way to replace the squat if you don't have access to a gym with a squat rack in it. My first answer would be a question back to you, and that is, how important is leg strength to you? If you're training for a sport where leg strength is crucial, say football, or if you're trying to really put mass on your legs and that's very important to you, then there's simply no reason, no excuse to give. You simply have to find a way to get into a squat rack. Now that could mean working an extra hour at your job, maybe selling your PlayStation, but whatever you have to do, you have the resources to get it done. Assuming you live in America, you're at least 16 years old, you can find ways to make it happen. But if leg strength isn't the absolute #1 focus and you have a barbell and some plates around, there are a couple exercises that you can do. You won't progress as quickly, but you'll still be able to train the same muscles used in the squat. Now the first exercise is a power clean into a set of front squats. Now you don't have a squat rack obviously, so you have to power clean the weight up. Then I suggest doing sets of 8 to 10 reps front squatting. You want to keep the reps relatively high because you don't want to limit yourself to your power clean max. What this will do is you'll target your quads and get a lot of core strength work in with getting a lot of volume in as well, because your intensity in this workout is going to be reduced since you don't have a squat rack, and to make up for this you need to increase the volume. Okay, and then the second exercise I want you to do is a deficit snatch pull. So for this exercise you take a very wide grip on the bar and you try to keep your hips as low as possible for your starting position. And this isn't a snatch grip deadlift. What this is a snatch pull, and that means that you let your knees extend out of the bottom position and you have what is called a double knee bend. You don't keep the tension on your hamstrings like in the snatch grip deadlift. Rather, you explode off the ground and let your butt shoot up a bit, and then you rebend your knees. So as I said, what this allows you to do is it allows you to focus a lot of the weight on your quads rather than your hamstrings. And of course, going from a deficit allows you to be even lower in that starting position. Remember, what we're trying to do is simulate what the squat works. And then the last exercise is actually just doing the first part of that snatch pull. And this is a really good finishing movement because if you perform the reps somewhat quickly, what you'll have is you have constant tension on your quads. So it's a lot of time under tension, and you will feel that your quads are totally burnt out if you do this correctly. Okay, so those 3 exercises will be the best movements to replace the back squat if you do not have access to a squat rack. And then afterwards, make sure you do a posterior chain exercise in order to prevent imbalances and develop your hamstrings and glutes. Also, another important point is that these are all movements using free weights. You can use the leg press if you would like, but I don't think it's very effective because it is a machine, and using free weights is generally going to be more effective for both strength and muscularity. So I've written the full workout in the description of this video for if you just have a barbell and some plates. So that's it guys, I hope this was helpful. Like the video to support the channel, subscribe if you haven't already, and thanks for watching guys. Peace.
You gotta do some squats.
I've done everything. There's nothing there, and there's nothing to build up.
You've tried so many squats all the time. You've tried like 100
That's
squats a day.
insulting. Yes, I've tried squats.
I'm just saying.